The
wasn't
musket is
expecting
my
people
favorite
to
weapon.
actually show
It's
up.
both
I'm just
powerful
testing the
and
stream, to
threatening.
be honest.
Sometimes the latter trait is
I
far more
wasn't expecting
useful.
people to actually show up. It's been pretty chill, to be honest. Did nothing most of the day. And now I'm just setting up here the stream to see if it's better to stream like this, like horizontally, because I was already doing um vertical streaming on YouTube Shorts, but I'm gonna try Twitch just because. I hope your day is going good. Oh, it's actually nice to have somebody. Sorry if I'm speaking quietly because I have my flatmates probably sleeping. It's like 12 a.m., like midnight right now. But yeah, it's actually nice having somebody that speaks in chat. Oh yeah, I want to continue playing Natlan, but uh, today I just been like doing random stuff because since it's like easy to explore a new like do streaming stuff while exploring a new area, I didn't wanna do much without streaming, and since I was just setting up everything, today I basically not touched Natlan at all. Yeah, luckily for us, I'm still in vacation. Like, I think I have still 2 weeks, and then I, 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 I probably gonna like play a lot less. So I'm trying to hopefully try to play a little bit like every day, doing the dailies, doing the Archon quests and stuff. But then I don't know. I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
Stop right there!
So when did you start playing? Because I started playing, I think, March last year, so it's like year and a half right now. I don't know. I've never stopped. I've never taken a break since I've been like catching. So like before you even just launch one. Oh, okay, no, that's a lot. Like like I said, like March before last year, but actually started playing like in July, I think, like seriously. So I've been just catching up with the game. Finally now I like finished. I can show you a little bit. Yeah, exploring is not my main thing. I'm not good at it. Uh, Here I have some. I think Fontaine, since it's the first region that I like, was playing when it came out. It's the one I put like the most effort into it. It's almost 100% everything. And now Natlan is just, I just chose the status to see how it looked. And now that I look at them, they're like fairly close together, all of them. Like these two, what's going on here? Oh no, I love building characters, to be honest. It's probably one of the things I enjoy the most about the game. And right now I have like 100 wishes, I think, saved. Um I'm yeah, I have 109. I'm very tempted of pulling for Mulan because she looks fun and she's also pretty strong. Uh, but I also want to pull for the Archon. That's probably gonna be in 5.2 or 5.3. And also look. I have Raiden, which I pulled at the beginning of this year, and I have her C2. And now Raiden comes when on the next phase of this banner. So I'm not if I should pull for her C3 to just make it completely broken, make her, or maybe even for the weapon, just because she's my main, absolute main. So yeah, having her C3 would be awesome, and then just getting more refinements of the weapon would also be cool. Because I think C4, 5, and 6 really don't do much for her damage, personal damage. It's like most support stuff. Which since I use her as main DPS, it's already high enough DPS. I don't need anything else. And well, yeah, I also have when I pulled for her, I pulled for C2 straight away, and I got C6 Fujisara. So I also have that buff. I have C6 Chevruz, and I have C6 Bennett. So, like this team, with this team you're seeing right now, I can like basically do one side of the abyss no matter what it is. Oh, that's so nice. You got the how is it called when you like get wishes for coming back after like a long break? You got those wishes, or the ones that they're giving us right now for like the anniversary. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to actually make the chat a little bit bigger because if not. Oh, that's very early. I think the earliest I've gotten is like 65, which is not too early. Yeah, I wanna make your chat, as I chat a little bit bigger, since I'm only streaming with one screen. I have it over the game, but the font size is a little bit small. Show settings. There must be a part.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Oh yeah. How building her domain for her is a pain in the ass. You can do anything. Yeah, I just use what's her name, Ling, to carry me
Let's
through
go
that
find some
domain,
treasure.
and also that domain works for her as well, so it's a win-win. I have a shit ton of artifacts that would work for Yoimiya's, but since I don't have her, no, there's nothing I can do.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
There must be a way to make the font a little bit bigger. I'll see it later.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Oh yeah, I found it. Found it. Okay, now I can read. So wait, what? Why is it not in the bottom half of my chat? Sorry, like I was saying, this is a test stream, so I'm just trying different stuff. Toggle borders, please.
Let's go find some treasure. Benny's adventure team, assemble!
This is so annoying. Oh my god.
Or not.
Okay, so I pretty much use. Oh, I
Wow.
pulled for Furina just because of the story. Like, I love her character, especially like the character development during the story. So I had to pull for her, and I also pulled for Nubilet for the same reason. Like, just as I think the art conquests of Fontaine were amazing. So I just had to pull for both of them,
Assemble!
and they were pretty strong as well. So that's a plus.
Or not.
Yeah, Fontaine was I really enjoyed the region. The only part that was like a little bit off was the last part. I mean the what's the name? I have them up. I don't have to try to remember this one. The Nostoy region was like I feel like it wasn't the same. It felt a little bit different. Yeah, me too. I do sometimes pull for like strong characters, but only if I like them for some reason, or I really wanted like a specific team comp. Like my first main, surprisingly, was Kaching. So when there was Nahida, I pulled for her, not specifically because I like her, but with her I could pull. I could do an aggravate team, which would make Micah Ching do better than it was doing before. But overall, yeah, I just pull for whoever I want to play. And let's see. And now I like the Imaginarium Theater that they force you like to at least level up some, even a little bit. So I now have more characters like here to have. This is my main basically for the Abyss. This is my main. I have Kazuha, Kichin. Yeah, like up till this row are the ones that I usually use. Like these 15 would be. And Layla because I use her to shield for Nubilet since I my Nubilet is C1, C0, sorry. He gets constantly interrupted, and I don't have Shangling. Shangli, sorry. which I assumed he was gonna be in 5.0 since he's always like rerunning the point .0s uh, of each version, but no. And I'm not sure if I want to pull for him. Yeah, he has the biggest shield. He has a resistance shred, but I don't know. I'm still not fully decided. Also, I like the Archons, well, just because they're like Archons on lore. Mhm. Out, out. Oh, this is. I'm still struggling with the chat size. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a fair way to play the game, to be honest. I just like having a good challenge. Um, but yeah, I killing bosses, especially this one, the Geovisha. It's probably one of my favorites. Like
Ready, Zed.
to just go on beat. Which where is that guy? He I completely lost. Where is he? Oh, but that because I wasn't seeing the images. I can show you. Hopefully, it's not a Electro, so I can show you the power of this Hyper Riding team I have. I'm even gonna yeah. Let's go all in. I'm gonna use the food. Uh, this one use. And this one. Yeah. Why not? Let's go all in.
Off we go. Off we go.
Now for sure it's gonna be electro resistant. Nope, actually not. That's good.
Hands right. Teamwork is dreamwork. Left. Final warning. Drop your weapons. No turning back.
Oh, I don't know if I got the. Hey, that was pretty decent hit. But I'm not sure if I got the buff for the C6. Oh, we can see here. We got crit rate, crit damage. Look at the electric damage bonus I get from well everything. Like since I have C6 Cheverus, she gives me like 60% electric damage bonus if I wait a little bit. Then I have some percent for I think the weapon. No, some passive. I really don't remember how it stacks, but it gets to like a lot very quickly as well.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
No, yeah, RNG, artifact RNG is one of the worst things. But do you see the new item they put out that will allow you to basically nullify RNG for some things? Like you can choose the goblet and choose 2 substats, which is gonna be good if it doesn't happen that it rolls awfully. Oh, she's both Ayaka. She must be old because she hasn't been rerun in like at least a couple months. Well, but to be honest, I do play every day, so I do build like characters, quote unquote, quickly, but I'm never satisfied, to be honest. I keep like doing Raiden's domain because I want to just get something better for her. The other day, I mostly run Raiden's domain and the Golden Troop domain, which gives me stuff for both Nubilet and Furina, and also no, you cannot have Xiangling unbuilt. She's like she's the one who carries
World
you
remains
the
constant in
whole
this
early
sense.
game basically.
But human life is
Like
like
my
a
my
dew
team that I
fall
used to have
or a
before I
bubble
pulled
rising
for
through water.
Raiden
Tra-
was it was kind of a crime, to be honest, the team, but it was, yeah, it was Keqing, Xiangling, Kazuha, and Bennett.
Gonna be epic.
Oh, that's fair. The thing is, like, I had this team because I was pulling for Kazuha, got accidentally Keqing, then got Kazuha. And then I finished, I think, the Inazuma quest. And like when I finished the Inazuma quest, I said like, okay, I'm gonna save up for Raiden. And it happened to be that Raiden like just got postponed and postponed and postponed for a lot. So between getting this team that you're seeing right now and getting my other team, which is the Raiden team, I had like 6 months of just farming stuff and waiting. So I didn't change it in fact. So like I got used to using this. Now that I see it, it's like a very odd team. You, I think, is the only like physical character that you can actually play to do decent amount of damage or not. That one I'm not sure. Yeah, but when I had this team, the one that actually did the damage
One step back, two forward.
is it was Xiangling.
I'm going in.
And well, when I had it, it wasn't C6 my Bennett. So now I cannot really use this team since I now the infusion of Xiangling that's of catching wouldn't really work. Oh, that sounds like a really strong team. Like for Sheng Yun with Hu Dao. That must be like some serious vaporize damage.
Race you. Don't blink. Take.
The wind knows me.
At the right hand. Cut to the chase. Incoming.
Epa. Yeah, I'm very tempted to actually pull for Shang Yun when she eventually reruns. But because the plunge stuff does look entertaining, I also have the look, so I could build him. But if not, I don't think it's worth building him if you don't have a Shang Yun. And also she heals a little bit, so I can use her with Furina. Because my main issue right now with Furina is that I do not have a healer that heals the entire party at the same time.
Speed of light.
Well, I have Kokomi, but it's like not really worth it to use Kokomi because I have to auto attack with her with 0% crit rate and basically no damage. I think I'm gonna pull here for Jin because she pairs very well with Furina, but I'm not 100% sure because I could also pull for Tanari or Tangari. I don't know how you pronounce it in English. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm still deciding which one is gonna be the best to pull for, but it's 99% gonna be Jin. Yeah, that's the thing. The most of the time I don't like.
Don't blink.
The only this is way to put it is the only way I use like internet stuff for Genshin is to look at team and build, and everyone says that Furina and Jin pair like decently, so that's probably what I'm gonna do.
The wind knows me.
I've gotten very lucky and I still haven't pulled a Chi-Chi.
Clouds high.
And also, yeah, I might pull for Tanari because I don't have a Dendro DPS. Like the closest thing, like a main DPS. I have a Nahida, which is a very strong sub DPS, but like having a main DPS in case since I like playing the Abyss, I want to have like one strong DPS for each element that's worth having a DPS, and that's one of the reasons as well because of what I'm not pulling for Molani, since I already have a Nubilet having like two very strong Hydro DPSs. I don't think it's gonna be the best idea since I don't have many characters. When I get more characters, yeah, I have more same element DPSs, but for the moment, I want to have like a little bit of alternatives, if that makes sense. That's another character I don't have. I never understood her, and I really like don't get her playstyle. She's like sub DPS, but Hydro with the teams I play, like having a Hydro sub DPS. Now that I have Furina, I think it's gonna be overkill.
And I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
I might actually do like the guy that's coming next on the second half. There's a Dendro character. Do you know if it's like it's gonna be a main DPS, sub DPS, support, or what?
Speed of light.
Let me try my blade.
The wind knows me.
Ah, okay, that's a fair point.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
You win this battle.
Like, since you are here and I'm streaming for someone actually, let's do something remotely interesting. Oh, wanna see one of the atrocities of one team that I used to play before getting both Furina and Neuvillette, which I got them like pretty close together. I used to play teaching a Hyper Bloom, which was honestly one of the most weird teams I've ever played. But I actually 36 star the Abyss a couple times with Hyper Bloom Kaching. I don't remember what is going on here now. Hydro. I like your playstyle, to be honest. It's not. It's like feels like fluid. Like instead, I don't like bow characters because you have to like stop what you're doing to hit. Instead, with catching, like her attacks are fast, and her combos are like not complicated, but also like they fit very well in a small rotation, and you can swap in and out for aggravate stuff. I think for Keqing is the only character I wanna pull a weapon specifically that's not hers. That would be the one for Ayaka, the Mist-Splitter, because apparently that's like just a good stat stick that you can use on basically any sword wielding character. But I always prefer pulling for characters instead of weapons. So when there's Ayaka, I said like, okay, but like next patch, let's say it's gonna be a good character I prefer pulling. So instead of pulling for weapons, I just save up and pull for the character I like. Oh, that's a really strong team. For what I've heard, like Ayaka and Shanna. Let's try to do this. Like I'm gonna do the first chamber. I'm not even gonna build Keqing EM because all the EM is now in my cookie. Well, let's try do these, which instead of putting Kujosara, which would buff the damage. Now I'm gonna put Kujosara, actually, and then here, this team goes crazy. Freeze plant, that is with Changyun, or because I think it's the only way you can plunge with every character.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Justice will storm the front!
Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, it's true. Gaming did have like free plunges.
Flash!
Illusion shattered.
let's see how big of a of a hit can I do to this thing.
Illusion shattered. Torn
Let's
to
do
oblivion.
this. Oh, I fucked up. I should have used
There is no escape.
Final warning.
yeah, this, so I read defenses. But man, fine, we can do it. We'll get to the
Illusion
damage.
shattered.
Let's light it up. Drop your weapons.
Okay, now.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is strict.
Oh,
You asked for it. No
oh.
turning back. Quiver.
Inazuma shines eternal.
588. That's a big hit. Now that I realize I did not even need Hydro for this, since all the enemies were already gonna be Hydro.
Speed of light.
Wind strike.
The Temple of Wisdom. Grow. Incoming. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Committed to memory.
Okay. She's gonna be useful just to heal.
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
And you only play Ajika with Changyun, so you can plunge in there, or you have like another team
Allow me.
that also works.
To the chase. Don't blink. I see everything. Speed of light. Hold the line. Incoming.
Okay, that was. I had like an option here.
Lucky that time.
Your I'm leaving this because this team is sucking us. Your Changyun is like well built actually. You actually finish all the full build with her. Yeah, having good supports is actually sometimes way more useful than having good main DPSs. Since the main DPS is less versatile. Like for example, having a properly built for me Furina, I can put it in basically any team. Same with Xiangling, same with Kazuha. Like they fit in so many spots. It's better to have a properly built support than a main DPS. Yeah. Makes sense. Oh well, from Wu I also kind of want her weapon, just because the same as the Miss Splitter, it's a good stat stick. So like having a good stat stick, I could put it even on Raiden. I'm not sure if it's better, maybe to get a bigger crit number, but for the overall damage, I think the Engulfing Lightning is still superior. Yeah, same with me. I tried. I supports unless they need like a very little investment, and investment is not gonna do much. I no, it's not support. Mainly sub DPS. I think those are the one that I like try to build the most. Which would be for me mainly. I spent like a lot of time building Nahida, and I also spend and I'm still spending time finishing Furina, which is this domain, and since it also works for Nubilet, it's like a two for one.
I'm going in. Eat this. Cut to the chase. Hey. Yeah. Ha, yeah. Don't blink.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Nowhere to hide. Let's light it up. Ow! You're toast. Speed of light.
Let's see if we can. Oh, I have a plume. I can level it up now. It's gonna be more entertaining. No, this is not worth it. Which but sorry, which artifacts do you put on Bennett? Because right now I think I have him on like no, I think it's on the Noblesse Oblige, I think it's called. It's this one here. I don't know if it's the most optimal one. This one, Noblesse Oblige, this one. Noblesse Oblige. That's sorry for the bad English, but okay. Yeah, I think actually Bennett, I don't have it properly built. Yeah, my Bennett, let's see, artifacts. Yeah, I don't think he's properly built. I spent very little time in this domain. I just wanted the 4 pieces to get the buff. And I used to have him in like full healing. No, full HP, sorry. Like HP. I think this one is only for to complete the 4 pieces. And I actually have 5 pieces now. And the thing I did may do for him is put him on a good weapon, since the weapon affects the buff, but the artifacts doesn't affect the buff he gives on the on his burst. So it was better to just don't spend that much time. He's not gonna deal too much damage either way. Maybe a little energy recharge would be good, because with a physical damage weapon, my ER is kind of an issue. But I always have another pyro to work as a battery for him. It's either Changeling or Cheverus. That Cheverus has a lot of energy particles every time she holds her E. Raiden Mona, what's the role of Mona on that team? It's just like boost the burst damage for Raiden. Okay, I haven't played Mona ever. I have her. I leveled her up for the Imaginarium Theater last month, but I would just put her on the team and press one button. I don't know what she actually does.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Okay, yeah. I think it's probably the same thing I have with my hyper riding team, but I used like it was funny because it was like pre-built in the banner. It was until you pull the whole team in their banner. Oh, she's dead. How much range does that thing have?
Time to go.
Yeah, I didn't know it was so long range. No. Yeah.
Into the wind.
Okay. Jamie, thank you for being here. And actually talking to me so I can be like a little bit more interactive and not just stream to 0 people. I also am streaming right now on YouTube, like YouTube Shorts vertical. There's 3 people connected. No one's saying anything. But yeah.
All the world
Thank you
holds
for
dear
joining me.
is but a backdrop
And
of constant motion.
like
I
hey,
stand
thank you for
before
following
it,
me.
alone and unchanging.
Since this was like a test stream, I wasn't planning. It's also very late here. It's 1 a.m. I don't wanna wake up my flatmates. But yeah, it's fun having someone to talk about a little bit. Yeah, thank you. Have a nice rest of your day.